Sorry guys, the video got cut in the middle of them. Okay, like I was saying, plant adaptations to land. 1. Plants that live on land have adaptations that allow them to conserve water. Cuticles cover the stems, leaves, and flowers of many plants. It is a waxy protective layer secreted by the cells on the surface of the plant. Cell wall provides support and contains cellulose. Cellulose is a chemical compound the plants make to provide them structure and support. Water resistant spores, seeds in cones and fruits help plants to reproduce successfully. Population: all the members of one species that live together. Producers: organisms that take in and use energy from the sun or some other source to produce food. Symbiotic interactions. Mutualism is a symbiotic relationship in which two different species of an organism cooperate and both benefit. Commensalism is a symbiotic relationship in which one organism benefits without affecting the other organism. Paritarism is a symbiotic relationship in which one species benefits and the other species is harmed. The water cycle involves the process of evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. All living things need a place to live. It needs water and food source to survive. The carbon cycle is the movement of carbon through Earth's biosphere. The nitrogen cycle begins with the transfer of nitrogen from the atmosphere to producers, then to consumers. The matter that organisms need to live is recycled continuously in the biosphere. All living things need a place to live, water, and food source to survive. The cell theory. 1. All organisms are made up of one or more cells. The cell is the basic unit of organization in organisms. All cells come from cells. Okay. Angiosperms life cycles. Annual plant life cycle is completed within 1 year. Biennials store large amounts of food in their roots and grow a second year. Perennials take more than 2 years to grow to maturity. Wait, did I read ecological pyramid and energy pyramid? Did I? I don't remember if I did. Okay, I did in the last in part 1 of my studying. Anyways, moving on. Evaporation. It is the process of turning from liquid into a gas. Condensation is the process of turning gas into a liquid. And precipitation is rain, sleet, snow, or hail that falls to the ground. Cell, the smallest unit of an organism that carries on the functions of life. Homeostasis, the regulation of an organism's internal life, maintaining the condition despite changes in its environment. Prokaryotic cells, cells without membrane bound structures. Eukaryotic cells, cells with membrane bound structures. Cell walls, tough, rigid outer coverings that protect cells and give them shape. Cell membrane, the protective layer surrounding every cell. Cytoplasm, a gelatin-like substance that fills cells and constantly flows inside the cell like a membrane. Cytoskeleton, the framework throughout the cell that helps maintain its shape and enables some cells to move. Ribosomes, cells that make their own protein which takes part in nearly every cell function. Organelles, cell structures that processes and energy, uses manufacture substances needed by the cell or other cells, and the master membrane bound. Nucleus, it directs all cellular activities. These materials enter and leave the nucleus through openings in its membrane. The nucleus contains DNA. DNA is the chemical that contains the code for the cell's structure and activities. Chloroplasm, green organelles in plant cytoplasm that makes food in plant cells. Mitochondria in plant cells. Mitochondria, organelles where energy is released when food is broken down into carbon dioxide and water. Endoplasmic Reticulum, a series of folded membranes in which materials can be processed and moved around in the cell. Golgi bodies, stacked, flattered membranes that sort proteins and other substances and package them into membrane-bound structures. Vacuoles, they store water, waste products, food, and other cellular materials. Liposomes, they contain digestive chemicals that help break down food, molecules, cells, waste, worn out cell parts, and viruses and bacteria that enter a cell. Liposomes membrane prevents the digestive chemicals. The tissue, a group of similar cells that work together to do one job. Organ, a structure made up of two or more different types of tissues that work together. An organ system, a group of organs working together to perform a certain function. I think there's more. Is there any more left? Any more left? I don't think there is. I read most of those parts in more bits of trivia about my science midterm in the part 1 of my episode. So, but I have to say goodbye for now. I think I'm done. Go watch my religion and my social studies midterm reviews and comment on one of those videos saying how do you think I did on those and how you think I'm and in this episode and the part 1 of my science midterm. Comment on this video and the next and the last video. Comment saying how you think I'm going to do on this test. Let me know in the comment section below.